These are our local allotments.
Why didn't you buy the allotment?
Because we lived in Newmarket when we got our allotments.
No, you didn't.
We did.
You live here.
The little ones, look, they obviously do want people because this is not being used. So you have a look, see what they've got in. There's some leeks in there. This is what we want to do for sunflowers next year, just have a row across. So whoever's got this area here keeps this. Yeah. Nice. Pulled up the sweet corn, a few dahlias, so the flower beds at this side. Beetroots, fruit cage, horse.
Probably
That's it. So they're tiny little allotments.
That would be for the horse.
I see a pony.
So we've just gone for a walk 5 minutes from our house and come across the Chippenham Park allotments.
Why are bugs on it?
So they have that on to protect them from the flies. He's come down here for munching the grass.
I want to
I know, they're annoying him. Look, he don't like it.
stop, you stupid bug. Get off the horse or I'll
What's there? That's the allotments. Happy Monday. Look what I've been doing. I'll take you around here. One of my neighbours has given me a pumpkin. We only grew 2 of those. So we've got the seeds to grow many more next year already. But these are the leeks. How good do they look? So I'm going to freeze some of those, make some leek and potato soup. I am going to dig the rest up. I think I only lost one. I'll show you that. Only one curly one out of the lot. This was right close to the edge, so I'm guessing something got in there. Oh, it was just a rough seed. Who knows? Yeah, a little bit of rust on those, so I'm just going to get them up now, and then this whole bed can be topped up, ready for next year. And as you can see, I've already pulled out the majority of the beans along there too. See how long this is going to stay clean for. Oh, let's switch it on. Oh God, it's in the dirt already. Oh, it's driving me bonkers. I've got a feeling this is going to throw the calibration off. Hello. I think we have liftoff. It's going to follow me around. It should be a smooth progression. Look at that. Let's get in here. Get the rest of these leeks up. Oh, so good so far. Yeah, pull one sheath back and it's clean as Larry. Compost. I'm not going to get half the jobs done that I intended to. The time just flies. Oh. Let's see, we pull that out. On my first glance, I'm thinking leaf miner. Let's just pull a few layers off and see what we've got. going to shrink this one down. Yeah, a little bit of leaf miner on here. So these ones will go in the bin. I mean the outer sheaths will go in the bin. You see there? So I'm going to keep peeling. Big dirty gloves on. Yeah, I think we're all right there. But just to be on the safe side, all that will go in the normal bin. These were close to the edge of the netting, so if the leaf miners got in. Same on this one. You see? Looks like a peeled onion, so I'm just going to bin that one. Need to make sure that they're more inwards and not touching the netting. Hopefully next year, because they've just been covered completely. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So that's mission 1. Accomplished. Leeks out. Let me go and stick some of it in the compost and the other infected ones in the bin. So it's just tomatoes in here next year, so I won't be growing leeks in here again in case there's any other leaf miner left in the ground here. Right, there's the leek bed. This is too funny. Oh Jesus. Alright, let's hold it properly and start that again. I am trying, Laura. I honestly am. So professional. So the leeks are out. I won't put onions, leeks or garlic in here, as I said, because there was a little touch of the allium leaf miner again. I just need to get that structure out. Yeah, get that structure out, as it'll just rot over Christmas. The beans I pulled out this morning, nothing much left on those. So now I've just got the purple one I'm going to save for the beans. Very quick. So it's like a little bit of like a leaf minery type thing going on there with the collies. See the whitening, so I'm just going to snap that off. I need to come in here and have a dare. Take those labels in there because they were for the 90-day broccoli rabe that didn't come to much. These are all going a little bit over now, but I'm going to snip them off and take them home. Tidied up the Kevlar on here a bit. There's some dodgy looking leaves to be had. See, I can't even remember what these are yet. I'm sure they're collies all in here. All looking good. A little bit of fly on that one, so I'll just squash them. Tidied those Kevlar on here up. And that's it in here. So what I need to do is harvest the chilies. Just show Ali those ones that we thought might have been ones that don't turn colour. I've come in today and look, it is going slightly red, that one. I think we're due some warm weather, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave it. Let's just check on those tomatoes. No sign of blight on the ones in here. And if the warm weather's coming, I'm quite happy to leave those last few just to ripen up. Not much doing in there. Oh, so that needs to come out actually. That is absolutely covered in black fly or grey fly, so that's coming out. Right, I'm just going to go and sit and have my coffee. before I head down and put the lettuce in the bed down there. This is the bed for my garlic. I need another blue hoop, and then I'll get my elephant garlic. You know what I might do? I've just thought I'll have this one for the normal garlic, and I'll do a little strip here once I've made it a no dig for my elephant garlic, because there's not as many of them. I think I've got 15 bulbs. This is the lettuce I'm taking home just to chop and have in sandwiches. This is the one I've got to go and plant in the bed. Let me see what I've just found. Horrendous. Oh, got a bit carried away. So these are my butternut squash. There's one that's split in there, so I'm going to take that home before it rots. I am still not sure whether these will ripen off the vine at home. I need to look into that. That's probably the most ripe, and maybe that one there and this one. The others still have a little bit of green on. There's a few I think I'm going to leave, I think, until I've done more homework, because if I start cutting these ones out, it obviously kills off the plant to mature any of the other ones that we've got round here. So yeah, that's quite a few butternut squash to take home. Butternut squash soup, I think. Oh, crunch. Check on the kohlrabi. Looking good, forming balls at the bottom now. Balls. A bulb. That's better, isn't it? Oh my goodness, look at the size of that. That's coming home today. Pak choy is coming home today. These are all huge, but I want to make some coleslaw. Beautiful these are. Far too many, but far too many. And here's me thinking they were overwintering spring ones. Look at that, grown pretty quick. Dandelion, I think, isn't it? So get them out. Get them out. Uchikuri. Uchichikuri. They can stay there a little bit longer. We've got a few at home at the minute to be cooking and roasting. Look at this spilling out onto the path. What to do with being cut up. Unruly things. So yeah, there's a few more of those here. Get a cabbage, get some carrots, get this on the compost. Always something to do. Oh, and I've got my lettuce to put out. So I'm going to stick all the lettuce in this bed in a minute too. Still here. Harvesting a few carrots. Not doing too bad. Some of them are from the thinned out row. I've just pulled one from the further back row. Let's have another go. Oh, look. Not bad. Oh, very long carrot. I'm quite impressed. Long and straight. And I think that's enough to do a coleslaw with some cabbage. Plenty more to come and get at a later date. Right, let's get these all wheeled into the van before it rains. So yeah, I'm going to get me all year round Northern Queen and Rossa de Trento in this bed, and then that's me done. Right, that was the swede bed and the lettuce bed. The swede is now on the compost heap. I've just put 1.5 bags of the compost I bought, and I would say 1/2 bag of the well-rotted manure. Is it the Westland farm or something like that? Westland. So that's looking good. And I'm going to put lettuce in. Right, the rains came. I carried on. So I've got the de Trento here, the all year round here, and the Northern Queen at the end. I'm not going to cover them and let them do their thing. I don't even think I need to water them in. I think the rain will do that. So I'll pack up what I didn't put out give those away, put them in at home and pack up my things and go home for a well-deserved rest. Bye guys. Well, I think it's been a while, hasn't it, since I've taken you up the garden. Any molehills? Just a little one back there. While Trisha was away we had loads. It's been pretty windy up here, so it's looking a bit of a mess. I'm starting an open compost pile now. My 2 Dalek bins at the back are full. This plastic thing, I need to empty that. I haven't taken anything out of that all year. And then that obviously falls over and that pushes the honeysuckle over. So I think I'll put my coffee down first. Oh, it's a bit early for hurdling. Right, let's have a little wander. I've got a bit of a croaky voice. What's going on? Right, these are the beetroots. A few gaps. But other than that, they're looking okay. And as you can see, there's a ton of bindweed. Haven't been up here as much. These dahlias are going to soak me when I walk past. You see the path here and they just come right over. So yeah, these cabbage, luckily, must be the overwintering ones. Although they're looking pretty big for overwintering ones, I think. But the ones at the plot just tenfold, aren't they? They're humongous. Those are the ones I never got round to putting in anywhere. Not enough space. I'll try not to waste them. Once the squashes come out, I may stick them in just to see what I get. But yes, it's like a squash haven here. Let's have a look at the celeriac. They're looking really good. Dear me, look, where do I step? There's my rather large marrowy thing. If I get to the supermarket today and buy some chocolate, I can make the muffins and freeze them. These are a different variety. Amazonite. A couple in there. Can't wait to trim all this back. Can't move. Can't move. As you can see, I could do with my stick, which I've left in the van. It's predominantly a pumpkin patch with a few beetroot, a few cabbage, and a few celeriac. Other than that, it's a pumpkin patch. The beans came out. The tomatoes came out. Yeah, so there you go. A little bit of the home garden. Not sure what we've got planned today. I was down the allotment for 3 or 4 hours yesterday. I got caught in the downpour, but I managed to get my lettuce out, as you'll see.
Hello.
Happy whatever day it is. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Just popping
It's
down.
a chilly wee morning.
It is definitely. I'm going to come down, maybe pick a few raspberries. Just give the place a once over, that's it. Just 'cause we can. Just 'cause we can. Right.
Reach your glass.
Let's go and have a look. 1 tomato. I'll leave that a bit longer. Can't see any blight on the ones in here, so I'm quite happy. We're coming to harvest all this basil today. Has flowered, but they're coming off. And we're just going to make a ton of more pesto. Here is one of my 9 stars. It was a plug plant, not grown from seed, as I thought. I think I got 3 plug plants from eBay. Here's the second one. Slight aphid damage on there, but I'm not worrying. Like I said, there's nothing forming on either one yet, but now I know it'll be February, March, April, May next year. Well, it was a fly visit. Harvested most of the basil, pulled a few carrots just to see how they're going, and they're about this long. Very impressed. Took some digging out, they did, hence I've got filthy hands now, and we're off to the supermarket to get the pine nuts to do that basil pesto again. Right. It is windy today, but hopefully, because I've got the microphone on and working, you should be able to hear without the wind. Let's see what we can do filming wise. I'm going to try and put you on something without breaking my phone. And a bit lopsided, but hey, glasses on. Can't see much. Oh God, break my neck. That's what I got so far. Came out very easily. Just chuck that there. Sorry, worm. Right, I'm happy that there's nothing else left in here. Come back over. Right, one white one, and the rest of the red. That's all I can describe at the minute because I can't remember what I put in. So they're good. I'll leave them out just in a bit of air at the minute to dry off. Get myself in. So I will say goodbye for now from the home garden. I bid you farewell. So there we have our final potatoes for 2023. Bit scabby, bit forked in places. Like this one, whacked it with a fork. It's always the big one, isn't it? Leave them out here to dry off, give them a wash, and we'll make some leek and potato soup for the weekend.